What's your favorite animal?
You know, that's a hard one. It really is. But I've been praying about that a lot. I think I might have to go with a flamingo.
That's a good one.
What's your favorite brand of chocolate milk?
I don't know if I have a favorite brand, but I imagine True Moo. Or Happy Cow.
Or Happy Cow?
It's a fire truck. Look.
Oh, okay.
Probably just being on my own, being in charge of myself, I guess. It'll be a new change that I think I'll enjoy.
I'm really excited to meet new people because, you know, I've gone to school with the same people since like kindergarten. So like Clemson's a little bit bigger than Woodmont High School is, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm excited about living in Brevard and being able to be surrounded by like pretty scenery and being able to have a fresh start and meet new people.
I would tell my freshman self to not fight with my parents, like just like them, because closer to right now I like need them for everything, and so like just be nice to them, don't fight with them, like they're your friend. Fish your friends, not food, that whole mindset, yep.
Yeah, like that.
That's it.
If you could tell your freshman self one thing, what would it be?
Don't get fat. Don't get fat.
Do you have another answer?
No. Don't have an attitude with mom and dad and actually listen to what they say. Instead of just ignoring them and doing whatever you want to do.
Probably something along the lines of life is short, so you can't do everything, but don't waste it and spend your time doing things you enjoy.
What is something that happened in your teenage years that you'll remember for your whole life?
My junior year and my senior year of high school, we made finals in our marching band competition, and that was just a really big accomplishment for our band. And we worked really hard for it, and I'll never forget it.
Well, we're about to go to Africa, and that'll be the end of my teenage years, so that'll be pretty exciting because, you know, you're flying across the whole entire world. It's a big deal.
Well, the first one is I'll never forget the moment at CIY after I went through the tunnel with Will and popped up at the other end, and everyone was so scared, and there were about 5 guys that jumped off their feet, off the ground. That was something. And the other one was a few years ago when Isaac Ingalls prayed that we wouldn't get stomach problems from eating the Taco Bell that we were having for dinner that night at youth group, and he was put on prayer probation for several weeks.
I'm trying to think of all the things that happened with Lily. There's so many good ones. When me, Katie and Caroline, Holly, Lily Miller, and Haley, Lane, and Catherine, when we all did the Garbage Patch Kids at CIY on the stage for the talent show.
Most memorable moment about one of your fellow graduates?
My most memorable moment is when Savannah tried to drown herself for the cute lifeguard at church camp. That's it.
Tree boy.
Hands down, tree boy.
Tree boy and Kodak.
I want to tell the Miles story so bad. Miles and the frog.
Okay. What is something you'll miss about WRCC?
One thing I think I'll miss the most is running sound on Sunday mornings and the worship services. I enjoyed that. I'll definitely miss obviously Anchor, but all the fun times we spent playing games with friends and hang out. We were like a family, and we had some great friendships.
Lily Respis. My favorite part is that we're just one big family, and like we're always looking out for each other and always having a good time and getting closer to God while also being silly and playing fun games and just having a good time. all my friends, all the people here.
The lunches.
Yeah. My favorite lesson that I learned was when we were at CIY, and they were talking about how God's perfect love casts out all fear and casts out all bad things in your life, and that God will always be there for you no matter what you're going through. And yeah.
What's your favorite Bible verse or passage at the moment?
My favorite Bible verse right now is Romans 8:28, which says that God works all things together for the good of those who love Him, who are called according to His purpose.
At the moment.
It actually goes along with the last question. Tied together. My favorite Bible verse is from 1 John. It's verse 4, verses 18. There's no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love.
What's your biggest piece of advice for a new 6th grader?
My biggest piece of advice is to just be friends with everyone. Because it makes high school so much more fun when you're walking down the hallway and you can just talk to everyone instead of like staying with your clique of people and just talking to them the whole time.
Okay. Don't let your influence come from other people. Do what you know is right and make the right decisions because of you, not because of other people.
To find a good close friend that you can both be open and honest with each other, and that'll be able to stay with you for the rest of your time through school.
Why should new freshmen make youth activities a priority in high school?
I think that having a youth group and being a part of a youth atmosphere gives someone an opportunity to be more one-to-one with people, because they're with people that are either their age or that are close to their age, and it gives them an opportunity to also make friendships and bonds with people, which is pretty important to having social skills in life and being able to talk to people and have those kind of relationships.
Because high school can be stressful, and sometimes you just need a place to relax and chill and kind of separate from all that. And youth group is a great place to do that. You will be strengthened in your faith, surrounded by God and His Word and people that love Him and love you. And the friends you'll meet in youth group will be your friends for a long time. It's like I said, it's like a close family. We have each other's backs. We enjoy spending time with each other, joking with each other, sharing memories together.
What's your biggest fear about going to college?
Not having my home. I don't want to live by myself.
Not being with my parents and my grandparents, because they're like vital to my survival.
Letting myself get overwhelmed with too much stuff.
What do you want your parents to know about your time in high school?
Is this where I like pour out my love for them? Like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. It's been a good ride, Mama and Daddy.
Probably thanks for the independence you've given me, and also the times where you've been a little on top of me. It's the balance there definitely helped me be able to grow and become who I am today. And some of even the hard lessons that I had to learn along the way have helped me learn and grow from them so that I can do better in the future.
First of all, thank you guys so much for always being there for me and always dealing with me and my bad attitude issues, because we all know that I have that sometimes. And just thanks for your support with literally everything I do. Band, lacrosse, school, everything.
Is there someone at WRCC that you want to thank who might not expect it?
I want to thank Mr. Jer. He was, I believe, the first person to introduce me, to ask me to come back into the sound booth with him one Sunday and to help him run slides. And ever since then, I was very interested in it and came back, and that has become a big part of my life and has really led me into loving tech the way I do.
Yes, I want to thank Miss Andrea, because I want to be Miss Andrea when I grow up. Miss Andrea is just so sweet, and like I've had a couple times where I've been like in the bathroom like panicking or stressing, and she'll just come in and pray for me and hug me. She's like the sweetest lady ever. Miss Andrea, you rock.
Yeah, I want to thank Miss Charlene and Mr. Jer for being like my second pair of grandparents and always being there for us, and our Harry Potter movie nights, and just always being willing to support us in anything that we need or anything that we need help with. And thank you for being like another pair of spiritual parents for us, because
And
What's one gift that God has given you that you plan on using for kingdom work in your life?
So I'm going into school for something in the medical field, so I hope to be able to serve people throughout college, because like that's really impacted my career choice, so I think that I can do it throughout my college years.
I thank God all the time for the ability to have a voice and to be able to talk to people and to be able to lead worship and play instruments, because I think that worship is vital to being closer to God, and it helps me personally. It helps me to have a connection with God through worship, and I feel like me leading worship for others gives others an opportunity to connect with God as well.
Definitely my understanding and love I have for tech and technology, the different things you can do with it, the ways that He's allowed me to understand it and just grasp it really quickly, is something I hope I can use to pursue a career in that and to witness to people in that career that might not know Him.